Hi guys and welcome back to Prophecy Unfolding. Man, have I got a bit of a roller coaster for you today. It wasn't something I was going to post today, but I had to. We're living in such a world. Things are starting to come out now. Exposure is starting to happen. This thing that's been happened over the last 2 or 3 years in the UK, exposure is after coming from this guy, Matt Hancock, who used to be a Minister for Health in the UK. What I wanted to do was to actually show you some of the text messages he put through blew my mind. How he came to try scare everybody with what was coming. Now really, just watch this. I'm going to keep this short. I want to show you the things that he said, but also what I believe is about to happen because of this. If it's your first time here, you're very welcome. Hang around and watch and see for yourself what I mean. Right guys, just to get straight into it, I'll put the messages up on the screen. But just to give you a brief description. So Matt Hancock was one of the Ministers for Health in the United Kingdom. He was looking to write a book on what he'd done and how he served through the whole pandemic, etc. And then the person who gave all the text messages, over 100,000 WhatsApp messages got leaked, and it's become a worldwide scandal. Some of the things that he's said in these text messages really show you that they used everything that was going on for political gain and for political clout. Yeah, to make money, but generally speaking, money is only a tool to bring power. When you look at some of those text messages that were sent, you see that he's back and forth with his friend because he's looking to try to get numbers up for the uptake of what we call the V. If we can scare them into doing this, when can we get this next variant out there? This is absolute scandal at the highest, because I've been screaming this for years, and a lot of people online have, and people were getting shut off and shut down, classes, conspiracy theorists, etc, 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 when all we were trying to do was bring light to the situation that these people in power want to stay in power. And when they seen what this thing had done in terms of devastating the planet, but how they could hold people in fear, they didn't want to let go. Now, it's so clear by these text messages on what exactly that they were doing. It's so clear. You can go research it yourself. You can read through thousands of the text messages. What I wanted to do was to show you that one specifically, that they used everything that was going on from 2020 onwards was to scare the public into getting their quota reached for what they needed to sell. Generally speaking, that's how sales work. If I'm given a system that I need to sell, for argument's sake, cybersecurity, I would love to create a situation to where networks break down because of an attack that was implemented by me, and I sell them the actual solution for protection the next time. It's so clear in what they were doing. Now, in this thing being leaked, is it coincidental? I don't know. But I believe that the higher powers, the elite, the people in charge, know exactly what has been happening. I think because of this, as things become more exposed, and we're seeing it all over mainstream news now, people that took, the solution that they were given, people getting sick, people not being able to have kids, absolute terror that they've caused, I believe it's going to crack open the biggest civil war in so many countries, that it's going to happen like never before. They had Davos there only last month, or in January. Even for themselves, the elite, they had 5,000 military personnel around them to protect them, 200 snipers. Why would they have that? What do they know? They know when the public finds out, there's going to be absolute chaos. There'll be fire on the streets. There'll be wars everywhere. There'll be, governments will have to close down because they've been threatening to be overthrown, etc, etc, etc. But out of all of that chaos, they want to bring order. So, we people will end up falling into the trap and doing exactly what they want to do to be able to bring in the laws, the military personnel, martial law, etc, etc, etc down the line. I just wanted to open your eyes to exactly, the evil that these people will do. Many people lost family members and etc over the last few years, and are at the lowest point in their life, and these people laugh about it. We have no hope in the government, and especially as a believer in Christ, they do not mix. Our belief in Christ, our Christianity and the government don't come to, it just doesn't work. In order to be in government, you have to be able to bend and lie and submit to the rule of law, which is the people above them. We do need to pray for them, that God uses them where needs be, that His plan overall will come to fruition no matter what these guys are up to. But I just wanted to shed a little bit of light on this massive exposure that happened in the UK. Remember, nothing happens by accident. Nothing. This was all planned. They knew exactly what they're going to do, and I believe because of this, chaos will come, but they will want to bring order out of that chaos. Remember, be aware of the surroundings and things that are going on. Keep our eyes fixed above, that soon, and very soon, Christ will come back and rule and reign justly, not like these people. Remember, God's always in control, and keep the faith.